Yes, good day everyone. Yeah, so welcome to my analog tutorial where we teach ourselves how to use an analog mixer. It's not only analog, even though both digital and analog, all mixing console are the same. It now depends on the application. So whenever I said I love working on analog, whenever I'm working on analog, I'm so happy. That doesn't mean I don't know how to use digital mixer or I can't use the digital mixer. No, that is not what I mean. All the job that I've been doing, everything is on digital. I work on digital. Anything I'm doing is digital mixer. But whenever I have the opportunity to work on analog, you know, the kind of joy that comes to my mind that is like you travel home for a Christmas, but that is another discussion for another day. So today, for those of us who always abuse our gain, who always abuse gain whenever we want to balance, so this is how you are going to measure your gain structure. This is how you are going to measure your gain. On digital, everything you are doing on digital is on the screen. You will know the gauge of what you are mentioned. But here on analog, everything has been written in number. So that is why I say you must have knowledge and understanding. Once you are perfect, okay, on analog, there is no other mixing console that you cannot use, because every mixing console work as the same. Once you understand how one channel work, then it apply to all the channel. I think you understand. So for those of you who find this video interesting, don't forget to click the plus button and don't forget to like and follow me. So let's go. So before you do anything on your mixing console, before you do anything, the first thing is gain structure. What do I say? Gain structure. Before anything, now you have to put everything to 0 dB. If you can see, this is 0 dB. Everything is on flat response. Now this is my EQ and this is my gain. Now how to measure your gain? This is what you will do. The first thing you will do, this is PFL. In some other mixing console, they will write solo, but on this one is PFL. I think PFL is more common than solo. Now the first thing you will do, now this is your gain. Now you have from 5 decibel up to 60 decibel here. This measurement you have here is the same thing, the one on your digital board. They are all the same thing, the same gauge. It now depends on the preamp on your mixing console. So what different there is the preamp, but the gauge for the gain from here to 60 dB, they are all the same. Now this is how you take your measurements, because once you are doing your gain structure, meter must not be seen and it must not be clipping. Look at this peak light. So now let's do the measurements. Now the first thing you will do, if you want to take the measurements, first thing, apply this PFL. Immediately you apply the PFL, make sure that other channel, the PFL is not inactive. So immediately you apply this PFL. Look at this meter now. Check 1 2, check 1 2, check 1 2, check 1 2. You see that even though as I'm shouting, the signal that is coming to this channel and what you are seeing here is what is happening on this channel. I think you understand. So now let's do the measurements now from the beginning. You see, you have minus 5 decibel here. If this guy is here, this is 5 decibel. So all the way 10, 15, 20, then 25 up to 30. Now let's check 30. Check 1 2, check 1 2, check. You see that the meter is clipping on this channel. Check. Now let's go to 35 decibel. Check. Look at what is happening here. Check. That means the channel is distorting. So let's say we have about 4 or 5 channel that is distorting like this. So what will happen to your output? So you just have to do a proper gain structure. You have from 5 decibel to 60 dB. I think you understand. So you have to first of all apply the PFL to know what is going on, for you to see the level of the signal that is coming in to the channel. I think you understand. So then don't forget, any equalization you are doing on this mixing, on this particular channel that you are working in, don't forget that EQ will add to your gain. The EQ you apply, let's say I applied low end. Let's say I applied my low end. Look at it now. Check 1 2, check 1 2. The low end will also add its own gain to the channel. So you have to be very, very careful. I didn't say you should not apply EQ or low end, but if you are applying a low end on a microphone channel, know exactly what you are doing, and don't forget, do not abuse the gain. So thank you very much. In case you find this video interesting, don't forget to click the like button and the plus button. Thank you. I'll see you some other time.